Hello everybody, welcome to Dark Lord. Big thanks to the team for sponsoring our look at the game today. Use the !point Dark Lord command in chat. If you want to find out more about the game for yourself, joining us live here on Twitch, or if you're watching over on youtube.com/BaerTaffy, link down in the description below. This is a free game with a little bit of paid DLC as well that we'll check out if we got some time here. Let's dive right in. Carefully read what the characters are telling you. Dark Lord, you have finally awakened. Choose the answer by clicking on the left card or on the right one. Who are you? Don't you remember? What does this guy sound like?
I am your loyal advisor. I'm in charge of your treasury. Well, I was.
What happened to the treasury?
Your ritual has spiraled out of control. Now we'll have to start all over again.
Start what all over again?
To carry out the plan to conquer the entire world, of course.
Keep listening silently.
Such a powerful explosion. It shattered your castle into pieces. No wonder you lost your memory.
Turn this down just a bit. I had a castle?
A magnificent fortress with barracks, armories, magical libraries, and servants.
Now it's all in ruins. Your surviving minions are already clearing the debris and trying to rebuild anything they can. We'll help manage these resources wisely.
What do we have? Your answers can change these resources. They should not become empty or overflow. Wealth, fear, magic, and might. Wealth, fear, magic, and might. They should always be kept roughly balanced. Remember quietly. Yes. Oh, I should move my face down here too. Hold on, sorry. There we go.
If any of the resources run out or overflow, you will lose.
How can they run out?
Your orders change the balance of resources. They can add some resources, but spend others.
Listen impatiently.
We'll take care of all the routine, so you can focus on important decisions.
I'm ready.
Our scouts found a bit of gold beneath the castle ruins. You can decide what to do with it.
What are the options?
Undoubtedly, the treasurer wants to return this gold to the treasury, while the general is concerned about strengthening the army. What will you decide, Master?
Hoard the gold! Gimme, gimme, gimme.
You are wise, Dark Lord. Rebuilding the Dark Empire is a costly campaign.
Naturally.
Surviving wizards also need your encouragement. Will you allocate gold from the treasury to them?
No, that's mine. My money.
See how easy it is to manage the Dark Empire? But be cautious. Advisors can be too greedy.
Says my advisor. My lord, there is nothing more for us here. The castle is razed to the ground. We need to move on.
Is there really nothing left? The only artifact that survived is the Mirror of Ill Speak. Let's take it and set it up in the new castle. Where will we get a new one? They're not just giving those away. Nearby are ancient ruins. It could be a decent place to build your new dark citadel. Lead the way. You've become accustomed to the role of the Dark Lord, and now it's time to go to the wasteland and rebuild your manor. Let's do it. Is this the Manor of Ill, or the Mirror of Ill Speak? That's just what I call it when I talk shit to myself in the mirror in the morning. You notice the Dark Wizard in one of the windows of the Mage Tower. He's observing two mages performing strange hand gestures. Watch them sternly until you're noticed. The Dark Wizard startles as if lashed, looks at you for a moment, and disappears behind closed shutters. A moment later, the doors of the tower creak open and you see an advisor. His hood is, as always, pulled over his eyes, and a sycophantic smile never leaves his face.
Dark Lord, you arrived just in time. I wanted to demonstrate our readiness to fight the Kingdom of Order.
Allow me to assure you. Stop him with a commanding gesture and ask what his apprentices are doing. The Dark Wizard smiles at you from under his hood. Obviously, he's pleased with what he sees. This is my special technique that combines all forms of magic at once. It's forbidden in most kingdoms. Will this help us conquer the Kingdom of Order? The Kingdom of Order owns lands beyond the wastelands. Well, of course, all lands belong to you, my lord, but the King of Order has appropriated them. It's located closest to us and is the best starting point for our campaign. Undoubtedly, my apprentices will easily surpass any Order mage. Tell me about the wastelands. The Mansion of Death, where we are now, was impregnable for many years. The remains of enemy armies that fell at the mansion's walls were left by necromancers as a deterrent. Over time, the putrid smell and decay toxins contaminated the land and air. That's how the wastelands came to be. That's all I want to know. Still, I should tell you one more thing. What is it? There's something hidden under the wasteland ground. I can't be sure what it is yet, but I feel a lot of magical potential. We should explore this. Let's do it immediately. Ah, we got a little estate going on here. Okay. We got the barracks, the mage tower, and the bank. Chance to get a help card in the story. A chance to get an advisor's card in the story. All this gold is ours now.
Glad to see you, Dark Lord. I haven't finished counting our countless riches yet. The necromancers weren't too diligent in their records and postponed many things. But please don't worry, I've learned some accounting tricks at the Golden Bank. With these words, the treasurer takes a coin from the huge pile next to him and tries it with his teeth. Is there anything that can speed up the process? The goblin's methods are definitely doubtful.
Oh no, everything must be carefully verified, and every coin is recorded in a special book. I need time and your protection, my lord, nothing more.
All you need to do is count. The treasurer presses his ears, and the expression on his already unattractive face becomes truly disgusting.
I understand. Dark Lords have no time for unfortunate advisors.
Stop talking nonsense. Tell me something useful.
The Golden Bank is located far to the east where the desert meets the sea. A network of caves goes deep underground where treasurers keep their riches collected from all over the world. There's a saying, everything stored in the Golden Bank stays in the Golden Bank forever. Ha 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 ha!
No, that's the treasurer laughs hoarsely. Yeah. You feel unable to appreciate his joke. What about mine? The treasurer thinks for a long time and looks at you suspiciously.
My lord, where do you know... Never mind. It's possible, my lord, but it comes with the most terrible punishment. Imprisonment at the bottom of the caves. It's dark and scary there. Just not that. No, no, no.
The treasurer starts swaying from side to side, hugging himself. You understand that you won't get another word out of him. Right, okay. Is this for me? Oh, I see. Okay, I can get 5 crown. The cost of gold. Oh, okay. We got other things going on in this area. So he's level 3, level 1. Advisors gain 2 more influence. Temporarily freeze might every 15th turn. I imagine that can get a little better. Let me try upgrading the building here. Okay, so this is a chance to get the help card from anyone, it seems, in the story, but then the advisor's card chance is going down. Interesting. All right. What's going on in the Mage Tower? Can upgrade this one as well. Not 100% sure what's going on with that. And the conflict cards down here. And then barracks. Oh, this is just the different buildings for these guys. Okay, I see. I thought for some reason that we were interacting with these guys in the various buildings. The examiners were unfair. Dark Wizard is training his wizards again. You can see great pride in his eyes. Brings back memories of the School of True Mastery. However, my training there never took place. Arrogant bastards. What are you talking about? I'm talking about a bunch of wizards who decided they had the right to dictate their truth on the entire wizarding community. I took the entrance exams, and none of the tasks was the slightest difficulty for me. I was the best. And humblest. But the admissions committee thought otherwise. It's a good thing they missed out on such a talent, otherwise you wouldn't have served me. That's a good way to word that. That's some clever bullshit. Thank you, my lord. I will not disappoint your expectations. I remember that day like it was yesterday. I stand in front of them, they sit and look at me with their shameless eyes. It's like doing your PhD dissertation. I take the scroll. The inscription on the scroll says, create a small light source. This is a basic spell that every 3-year-old can do. Of course you handled such a simple task. Dark Wizard looks at you with a spark of rage in his eyes and clears his throat. Yeah, that little spark in your eyes. That's all you had to do, right? I created a small fire in the palm of my hand, but they said it wasn't what they wanted. I created the illusion of a firefly, and it emitted real light, but these formalists said that this was not what they expected to see. They wanted me to perform this particular spell, but I didn't manage to. To tell the truth, I still don't know how to cast pure light. Finally, I got angry and mixed several types of magic into one to create a beautiful light source. It was beautiful, dangerous, and long-lasting, but they were not satisfied. It was then that they imposed a ban on the mixing of magical arts, fearing how strong such spells could be. I've always been a versatile wizard. I can solve the same problem in a huge number of different ways, but for these arrogant formalists, it has no value. Okay, if you're going to keep talking, buddy, this is a lot of talking you're doing right now. I'm happy for you, or sad that that happened. There we go. That upstart. Magic is the only true power in this world. There's nothing stronger or more significant. How can you not understand that? Oh, I don't like magic. I like swords. I'm the big, strong one. Both of you are under my command. You'll shut up and obey me. You and I know the value of magic. I sure do, buddy. All right, think about your enemies, not each other. I order both of you to sign all military orders. A bad decision is better than none. Hell yeah, dude. All right, let's do it. Moving forward, right? Venture into the catacombs. We'll choose our 3 advisors here. Oh, okay, so there's a hell of a lot of other advisors you can unlock, apparently. The failed ritual destroyed my old lair, much like a cheap chessboard in the hands of a novice. The world conquest plan had to be put on hold. It's time to begin constructing the Dark Empire anew and perhaps even recover my memory in the process. My servants say that something is hidden beneath this land. Perhaps treasures, or even a whole dragon. Why not? You never know. Master, our wizards sense a faint magical source somewhere beneath the ground in this valley. This could pose a threat to our manor, or conversely, open up new possibilities. Let's investigate it. Have the soldiers dig a passage. While the soldiers dig the earth, your advisors would like to ask a couple of questions. They sure would, but tell you what, I'm not gonna let them. Hurry it up. We lack weapons. I'm afraid shovels aren't as effective in battle as swords and spears. Yeah, I feel like that would help a lot. Let's go ahead and allocate some gold to that. Our treasuries are overflowing. We need more space. Okay. Is that going to cost us money, though? That's going to cost us magic. My lord, the soldiers have dug an entrance to the underground catacombs. They're afraid to go further. The shimmering violet light ahead frightens them. You know what? I'll do it myself. Babies. You boldly enter the dungeon alone. Your advisors reluctantly follow you. Your eyes adjust to the violet light, and you see the silhouette of a person ahead. It's the White Wizard, the eternal enemy practicing light magic. He's doing that spell the 3-year-olds do, where they create a little ball of light in their hand, and he's just mesmerized by it. Prepare for battle. Prepare weapons. Our might is higher than our magic. Greetings, young lord. Another lost soul seeking recognition. Why are you here? I won't fight you today, but I want to warn you. About what? All your minions are deceivers. They want you to stay forever in the world of illusions. How's that possible? If you discover the truth, they will all disappear. What truth? They've hidden the truth in a chest. Find it and then we'll meet again. Okay. How convenient. Where should I look for it? The white wizard dissolves into a magical mist. That coward fled. I wonder what he was even doing in this place. We need to find out. By the way, I didn't hear what he said to you before leaving. He said you're a cool guy. That's all he had to say. It's my business, damn it. The wizard disappeared, but the magical source remains. Shall we continue the search? Not meaningfully.
Thieves invaded our storerooms and took away several valuable artifacts.
Catch them. Well, get away. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that was easy. Just do it. Knowledge is power. Send servants to search for new books for the magical library. F books. Let them learn through practice. Also, you don't get to tell me what to do.
My lord, we finished searching the dungeons. There's one closed cell left, and next to it there's this lever.
Pull it. Immediately, I'm gonna pull it. The mechanism is too complex, so it's hard to say for sure. I'm gonna open it. Pull the lever. The lever activated a cunning trap set by the white wizard. I thought it was helping me.
My lord, be careful with levers. We barely managed to save you. But along with the trap, the lever also opened the bars.
I'm invincible! The servants start inspecting the chamber. As they touch the decaying body, it begins to move and speak.
I sense a familiar power in you. A great power. Why have you come to my abode?
This is my any option that has this guy's face looking like this is me. This is me 100%. This is my abode. Mine.
Even better, I never sought power. But allow me to stay with you and I will reveal to you secrets of life and death like no other.
Sure.
I bow before your dark greatness, my lord. I will serve you until my death.
Hell yeah. The dark wizard gets closer to you so his words won't be heard by others. It isn't like he's getting his territory encroached on. My lord, please be cautious with this new advisor. The remnants of his attire don't resemble the uniform of necromancers who lived here before. Don't worry about it. The powerful necromancer has joined your entourage. Let's go. All right, success. We've done it. Let's see what's going on with them now.
Thank you for releasing me, Dark Lord. Many Dark Lords have risen before my eyes, but you seem more cunning than the others.
How old are that's a rude first question.
Only death is older than me. Look at how my bones have aged. The spell that holds them together was personally developed by me. Now I can say for sure it's a new record.
You want to know anything else? Nope. Thanks, though. Okay, cool. So, I'm not seeing any other way to spend the money at the moment apart from getting a higher chance to get the help cards in the story. So, let's go ahead and spend a little bit of money on each of these. Upgrade these buildings so we get a higher chance at finding those later on. And that seems good to me. Oh, okay, so here's where we can get a quick overview of what's going on here. What is going on with this? Oh, you put the crowns in here to get the Sworn Enemies Conflict cards. A difficult choice, chaos or order. Dark Lord, allow me to speak. The Necromancer's army does not adhere to the daily routine. It does not obey the laws of wartime at all. They are too chaotic.
Chaos is the muse. My boy, you are still too young to understand the truth. To defeat the cunning and treachery of the kings, one must take a non-standard approach.
Don't call me that, you bag of bones. I have enough experience and talent to command even your worthless army of the undead. Why don't you exchange armies for a while? That way you'll understand each other's difficulties. What a level-headed and reasonable response.
What will I do with them? They don't even remember the times when hand-to-hand combat was considered honorable. In my time, we dealt with enemies with bare hands.
Panic is evident in the general's gaze. Many of the skeletons and zombies can't even speak. How will I explain to them the art of the sword? Figure it out. That's on y'all. That ain't my job. I just tell you what to do. You do it. Okay. Get out of there. I think that'll do for now. Proceeding with the story. It looks like I've got still just the 3 slots. Let's go ahead and replace the Dark Wizard with the Necromancer for funsies. After your demise, he will perform a resurrection ritual. The chance of success is 1%. Oh, I see. So this helps our other advisors. If I want these things going down, we're going to have to increase their level. Understood. Okay. My servants are clearing the debris and rebuilding new structures, all while a deceased wizard has joined my council. To manage such a motley crew, I've been advised to establish an internal economy. And the gold from the local order king will come quite in handy, they say. The necromancer has 6 fingers? Does he? Oh, yeah. Man, it's weird how normal that looks. Didn't even notice. Yeah, I'm just not gonna... There's a lot of reading going on already. That's the main gameplay is reading. I'm not gonna read all this. A lot of exposition. Right, okay, there we go. Let's do this. Episode 3. My lord, the economy of our manor is thriving, but we have one problem that requires your intervention. What is it? We regularly catch conspirators trying to bribe us. Your advisors, simple servants, and soldiers alike. Yeah, it's normal. I agree with you. Conspirators and spies will always be around. But the King of Order's henchmen are offering an increasingly large sums. They're bluffing.
As far as we know, there are no gold mines in the Kingdom of Order. But the spies we captured and sent to prison say that the King's treasury holds untold riches. Too much gold can disrupt our economy and lure away servants. Common folk have always been driven by fear and jingling coins. We cannot allow this newfound king to compete with us in wealth.
If this rich one offers even more gold, the loyalty of your advisors may be in doubt. That's you. Are you trying to tell me you're so easily bought? Because I believe it. Oh, I get to yell at him either way. You both are right.
Thank you, sir. We must investigate this. Shall we interrogate the captured spies or infiltrate the king's inner circle with our own?
Let's prepare our own spies, see how that goes. Entrust the espionage to my wizards. They will delicately extract the most secret thoughts from the king's inner circle. Better send regular spies. You can always learn the freshest rumors in the military barracks. We'll give the wizard a shot. The warriors demand higher pay for battling dragons. Pay with the gold of defeated dragons. Yeah, there you go. Earn it. You get what you make. Knowledge is power. Send servants to search for new books for the magical library. Again, you don't get to tell me what to do, friend. Spies report that the king has found a way to obtain gold through magic. Can we do it? What method is it? I need to read more about this in our library. I tell you as soon as I find something. Hurry up! The general demands magical support from the wizards. All right, fine. The treasurer accuses me of theft. My golden armor was obtained on the battlefield, not in his treasury. Yeah, I believe you. Whoa, okay. Holy cow. I found an interesting legend. A merchant who can turn straw into gold really exists. I think the King of Order is using his services. How do we find him? To speak with him, we need to learn his name. I see. We're just doing this now. Okay. Our reconnaissance also determined the location where, as we assumed, gold was being obtained. We need to go there urgently. Equip a squad. Yeah, that's our military might is going to be used there, I think. You arrive at the base of a solitary rock on which an ancient tower stands. It's suspiciously quiet here. Either the King of Order learned about our plans and beat us to it, or it's an ambush. Of course it's an ambush. We will meticulously investigate everything here. Meticulously? The General pleasantly surprises me today. Yes, let's do it. Work away. The treasury is rapidly depleting. We need to collect tribute from the peasants. All right, then. The soldiers' morale is dropping. They no longer fear my whips. Carry out an act of terror. All right, give me the whip. I'll handle it. My lord, we have thoroughly searched the entire tower. Not long ago, a woman lived here who could weave gold directly from straw. Presumably, the King of Order kept her imprisoned. But the tower is now empty. One room is adorned with various summoning symbols of the merchant. We also found a couple of golden ears of wheat. I believe that with their help, we can arrange a meeting with this mystical dealer. There we go, easy enough. Only be able to meet the mystical merchant. This meeting will be very useful. Cool, okay. Yeah, getting strong Reigns vibes from this. Obviously, the gameplay is fairly comparable. Then we've also got this estate thing going on in the background. And a merchant's shop now available. Okay. Freshly brewed according to the Swamp Witch's recipe book, slightly increases wealth. Cursed wealth potion slightly reduces wealth, and freshly brewed might potion as well. Let's go ahead and get one of each of these. That seems like a good investment. I might just want to buy them all, actually. I feel like the gold is best spent on that instead of these upgrades, but could be wrong about that. Let's do one more level of upgrade for everybody here. Get us into that 15% range for the help card. Seems pretty good. Yeah, they got more dialogue too, but I gotta be honest with you guys, this is quite a bit of reading already. I think we're gonna go ahead and move on. 185 gold for a successful episode here. So I suppose there's not really a lot of point in bringing the Necromancer out if I anticipate, well, I hope, I suppose, that I'm not going to be dying here. We've got the potions as well, so I feel like our odds of success are pretty good. The mysterious merchant is ready to assist me in replenishing my arsenal of magical goods from all corners of the kingdoms. However, in the name of the manor's grandeur and to keep my servants occupied, it is necessary to conduct a meticulous inventory of all of our supplies. After all, it's a well-known fact that those who control the coins control the world. Get some water, hang on. This is a full-on voice acting session for me now. Okay. My lord, we have assessed the scale of our new manor. It is truly enormous. Locals call this place the Valley of Sorrow, and the ruins were once the Manor of Death, a refuge for fleeing necromancers. Sounds poetic and cliché. We'll quickly sort out the affairs here and rename it. Send soldiers or wizards to inspect all warehouses. Perhaps something valuable is still left from these times. Yeah, brand new here, Silver. Link right above there, or exclamation point Dark Lord if you want to check it out. My lord, my soldiers have found a strange artifact. Give it to me! Undoubtedly, this is the Philosopher's Stone, an invaluable artifact for your cause. Bring it here! It's mine! Rah! It will save you from death if any resource runs out or becomes too much. Nice. Alright, so that basically does the necromancer's job, doesn't it? Cool. Convenient. Let's check how it works. You can recite a simple spell and spend magical resources. Let's go with an elemental spell. Barely perceptible lightning bolts emanate from under your feet. The general shudders slightly, but he sticks his sword into the ground and stops shaking. The excess energy dissipates. He's grounded. Go to your room, General. No internet for a week. Fascinating. When you or your wizards use magic, this resource decreases. There is still some resource left. Shall we continue the experiment? You cast a spell. I'm all out of magic. The dark wizard timidly steps forward, raising his hands above his head. A large fireball forms above him and rushes toward the nearest wall. The ancient structure breaks apart with a hail of stones. Oh, I see. Okay. You felt like something terrible was about to happen today, but luck was on your side. All right, then. The resources have been restored. However, Philosopher's Stones are one-use artifacts. Yeah, I sure would have loved to save that for a critical situation instead of just flippantly casting fireballs at a brick wall. What a pity. How unfortunate that we had to waste that.
Resources are restored, unlike the city walls. Next time, choose unnecessary targets when the Dark Lord asks you to show him tricks.
Frown disapprovingly. Yeah, base game's free, Silver. Go on, check it out. In the old treasury, we found another important artifact. The Oracle. Here, let me show you how it works. Shatters on the ground. See, now that's bad. It's bad that we did that, because that would have been very useful if we hadn't picked it up and thrown it and smashed it on the ground like we did. Oh, sorry, hold on, there we go. What is this? It predicts the future. The Oracle will show you how resources will change based on your choice. That's amazing! What do I need to do? Just activate the Oracle and look at the resources when making a decision. For example, what should we do with our new recruits? Use the Oracle. Okay, so for the next few moves, it shows how your choices will affect the balance. I see. Okay, cool. Yeah, right on. Go ahead and train them as wizards this time, see how that goes. Divination magic is very unstable. The Oracle will stop working in a few turns. Activate it wisely. Understood. My lord, we've examined every stone in this place. There's nothing else useful here. Are you sure? It's not entirely... I knew it. I knew he was lying. Seems we found traces of necromancer activity in these lands. I suspect there's probably some kind of interaction unique to the necromancer then, if that's what we found here. Worth considering that, I guess, for where we go. Let's return to the central tower and discuss this in more detail. Cool. All right, there we go. Kind of like a tutorial segment there. Get some free gold out of it, at least. Acquire items by buying them from the merchant. Seems the blood of virgins and pure souls is no longer in demand. Need any help we can get during our campaigns. Okay. Charms work continuously while they fulfill their purpose. I've already realized that. Stop lecturing me. Rawr, angry face. Okay, so we can buy a Philosopher's Stone for 150 gold. That seems like a great investment. Let's pick that up. And that's about it. So now we're looking to buy charms, I guess. Cool. Okay. Moving on. Rumors circulate about a rebellious and brilliant alchemist. A talent worth persuading to join my cause. It's also said that this magical art can be immensely powerful in the hands of a master. Let's do it.
I hate him. I hate them all. Cursed be the young king. Cursed thrice. Cursed four times.
Who's shouting?
Don't worry, master. I'll quickly calm down this ruffian. He'll know how to scream under the windows.
Do it. Well, no, hold on. Let me find out who he is first.
Let's not rush to conclusions. This ragamuffin reminds me of one of the best alchemists in all the kingdoms. Maybe he's just under the influence of potions.
Malevolently stay silent. Yeah, it's my default state.
This so-called king was a minor lord just yesterday. And today he took another one of my laboratories. It's unheard of audacity, I, a respected scholar, say.
Continue listening.
If you allow me to practice alchemy in your lands, I will serve your darkness forever.
Well, that was easy. Okay, cool. Yeah, do it. You can test the alchemist by using his talents to weaken the Kingdom of Order. That's a great idea. Order the poisoning of wells in enemy villages. This way he will undermine their economy and instill fear. Assist the alchemist. My lord, my soldiers are gathering to join the army of the undead. It's all the necromancers doing. That sounds cool. All of your soldiers want to die? I saw the general without his helmet. Such a spectacle. Okay, no, wait, hold on. The Mirror of Illspeak, in making its first appearance, absolutely makes me think that its sole purpose is to just talk shit. Which, I don't know if that's actually going to impact any meters. But if this thing only exists to every now and then say, oh, hey, by the way, the necromancer's kind of smelly. Leave my advisors alone. Well, I mean, I don't really care, but I'll take this too. Oh, wow, damn, that was... Okay, so the magic is actually getting too high now, though. I gotta keep that in mind. Let's see. I do not have a way to reduce that, so I gotta pay attention. My master, I've almost finished preparing the poison, but I lack one last ingredient. Harpy feathers can be obtained in the Night Gorge. Shall we send a squad of mercenaries, or will you resolve it with magic? This must cost me magic, right? Yes. No, it did not. The artifact saved your life. Shit. Okay, apparently that gained magic.
Teeth that fell out of zombies can be exchanged with fairies for magical powder.
I'm just going to read that sentence again.
Teeth that fell out of zombies can be exchanged with fairies for magical powder.
As everyone knows, it's a lucrative deal. My once dark cloak has lost its color, and now I look like the Grey Wizard. Dye it with blood. Yeah, there you go.
The concoction is ready. However, your spies informed us that the central descent to the underground waters of this area is surrounded by defenses.
Should we distribute shovels to the soldiers for digging or breaking through to the source by force? Let's dig. An ancient scroll predicting the future has been discovered. The wizards have started using it to prevent threats. Stabilize fear. Nice. That's pretty helpful. Buddy, you just brought your cloak to my attention. Dye it with blood again. You know how to handle this. Soldiers have finished digging. We are ready to descend to the source of the underground waters. I shall lead the way. You descend through a narrow tunnel. Your advisors follow unhappily, but try not to show it.
I've spent too long underground. I don't want to stay here for a single extra minute.
You're not even here. Don't talk like you're a member of the party. Also, don't insult little girls like that.
I won't tolerate the stereotypes of living beings. Skeletons have neither gender nor gender identity.
One last detail, my lord. How strongly do you want to poison the local waters? So strong, like so much. The more harpy feathers I add, the stronger the effect. A small dose will non-lethally poison the peasants for a few days. A large dose will kill everything living in the shortest time. Annihilate. So be it, my lord. Kill them all. The wells are poisoned. The inhabitants of nearby villages will join the necromancer's army. Sweet. All right, we got the alchemist now. Easy enough. You enter the room and see the alchemist arranging vials of potions on the shelves. He gazes almost lovingly at the whimsical vessels with their peculiar contents. Are you settling in? Yes, your darkness. I am grateful for allowing me to set up my laboratory here. It's a very generous gesture. Tell me more about your skills.
I can brew anything you desire. I've never shied away from any requests. For example, once I poisoned an apple so that whoever tasted it would fall into an eternal slumber. Oh, did you now? Did you do that? You did that, and we also found Rumpelstiltskin, but legally distinct Rumpelstiltskin. I remember another order for a transformation potion. A man wanted to turn into a handsome prince. The effect, though, was not long-lasting. I'm sure you'll be useful to me. I want to be a handsome prince.
My lord, we're on the brink of ruin. The treasury is rapidly depleting.
I wouldn't paint such a grim picture.
Every morning I count every coin in the treasury. Old habits die hard, you know. Every day a few coins disappear from there. We're losing a huge amount of gold.
Are they happening to disappear in your pockets, perchance? Only a couple of gold coins have gone missing. It's not that big of a loss. How do you know exactly how many coins are disappearing? It would never cross my mind to steal from your darkness. It couldn't possibly be me.
Why do you need the coins?
I just bought a few ingredients, that's all. You just admitted to it? He just caught your ass? That was so easy. You have ingredients. We procure them every week. I'm still trying in vain to brew the potion, that very potion. I've been struggling with its recipe for decades. I try the most diverse ingredients available in illegal storehouses. I have to buy them in secret because I couldn't explain to your darkness why I needed the petals of light roses and the pollen of friendship. I've got a ton of that. It's in the cabinet. You will stop stealing coins and face punishment.
That's right. Theft should be followed by punishment. Only that way and no other.
Don't get too cocky, treasurer. Right. Looks like we can level this up now somehow. Use the Legacy of Necromancers thing. Search the ruins. There's an ancient relic in the Necromancer community. I want to obtain this relic. Please, yeah, give it to me. I'll start searching immediately. Okay, then. This potion is worth checking out. Okay, you want to talk to the alchemist. Did you make a mistake with the ingredients? Yeah, give it here. I'll taste it out. Or I'll try it out, I mean. Its taste resembles spaghetti sauce. You cooked up some ragu. My grandmother would be delighted that even the Dark Lord tasted her potion. Another minute and you'll feel a surge of hunger. My grandmother used this on grandchildren who didn't want to eat her pies and on vampires going into battle. Nothing else. I'm neither of those. Well, that sucks. Okay. A lot of help there, I guess. Seems like I might have to go through some of these dialogues in order to get upgrades for these places. Let's grab another Philosopher's Stone. That seemed like it was pretty damn useful. For several moves, none of your choices will upset the balance. That's pretty cool. Let's snag that too. Okay. Pardon me. The local kingdoms employ light magic, with each of them having at least one source of it within their domains. Unfortunately, you have the one wizard who doesn't know how that works. That's a shame. My lord, the wizard forces have advanced deeper into the Kingdom of Order. They have encountered a problem that requires your attention. The necromancer and his assistants have settled to the east of here.
Bring him to me! Bring everything to me! I stay here, you come to me, you come to me, everything here.
We've sent hounds after him.
Exploration has unveiled an undiscovered cemetery on our maps. Command to raise more zombies, yes.
The infinite power of the necromancer. Our minions have unearthed a gold deposit. How should we use it? Head to the treasury. The necromancer seems weary from the road, but it's hard to tell. He's a skeleton without muscles and lungs. You might just be projecting this on him.
Greetings, my lord. We have a problem with a place called the Village of Flowers. Light magic flows there from the Magic Grove.
I think I just need to read now. trying to keep the voices up as best I can, but I am feeling it. In this thicket grows the Tree of Life. To weaken the Kingdom of Order, it needs to be destroyed. I can't approach this tree. My undead warriors burst into holy flames as soon as they enter this grove. Well, that's unfortunate.
Order to prepare the ritual to desecrate the grove's soil. I commanded. It must be inscribed with basilisk blood and moonflower pollen. Kill the basilisk. Just go ahead and do that real quick. Yet another gold deposit. We'll go ahead and forge some magic staffs that time. We're working with not-so-fresh materials. Zombies are slowing down the movement of our squads. We'll find new ones then. Got an infinite supply, like I said, right? A squad sent out to hunt the basilisk. Sacrificing many warriors, we managed to obtain a sufficient amount of basilisk blood. I was going to say, yeah, I should knock that down a little bit then. Nice. Now send a squad of mages for moonflower pollen. We captured a group of forest fairies. What should we do with them? Torture them to intimidate others. All right. Exploration has unveiled an undiscovered cemetery on our maps. Raise even more zombies. Maybe not now, actually. Yeah, I kind of don't want to let the mic get too high. Yeah, definitely not. I see it. All ingredients are collected. The preparation for the ritual will take some time and a lot of magical energy. I'll help. Actually, no, you do it for me. I don't want to have to do anything. I don't want to lift a finger, damn it. The tavern has started serving excellent wine found in the cellars of a recently defeated enemy. I like when it just tells me what's happening. Yeah, pour yourself some wine. You've earned it. The alchemist has learned to turn air into gold. This will collapse the entire economy. It's probably fine. It actually wasn't too bad. The local residents have risen to defend the grove. Stand guard over the mages. Ooh, yikes. Okay. Oh, the mirror. It is just talking shit again. That disgusting goblin is trying to put me in the treasury. I am a sentient being, in case you didn't notice. I didn't notice. The general has no respect for the power of magic. Allow us to teach him a lesson. Nah, no need. You're good. In the heat of battle, one of your archers points somewhere with a silent question in his gaze. An old man tries to escape the battlefield, clutching a round fruit in his hands. The runaway must be dealt with. If he takes the fruit from the tree, it will quickly sprout elsewhere. Give the archer the order. All right. Well, no, I'm curious. Let's see what happens if I order the retreat. The old man disappears into the nearby forest. There he goes. Your decision will cost us dearly. Silence! The ritual worked. Fire and destruction surround us. Nothing will grow here for a long time. We've done it. You destroyed the tree of life, but mercy got the upper hand and you let some old man slip away with the fruit in his hands. All right, then. See what comes of that, I guess. It's nice to be back on truly dark land. Not a single ray of light will penetrate here. We've taken care of that. What do you mean? Back in the days when this manor was full of necromancers, we developed a special spell to defile our own lands. This spell has been cast over our entire territory, and it still works to this day. That's clever. You should not forget about the buildings. All the wastelands are in ruins, although it looks creepy, but it still lowers the spirit of your subjects. It's very important to upgrade the buildings. A small spend of gold now will bring huge benefits in the future. Okay, then. How did it cross your mind to corrupt my mages in such a way? I think you two can go ahead and figure this out on your own. I don't think you need my input. I don't think you need to come complain to Dad. He's bothering me. Leave me alone. Yeah, give me the potions, I guess. Right. Check the merchant again here. Stone that protects your soul steadfast when magic becomes unstable. Can't really figure out what that means. I don't know if I necessarily want to get that one. He did say I should upgrade buildings, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. Ooh, we get cheap upgrades for the alchemist as well. Nice. There we go. All right. A bit higher of a chance for a help card now. Good enough for me. Yeah, I like the way the estate's being built out here. There's some hints of things to come on the ground there as well. Once again, my servants and advisors are diverting my attention from world domination with their foolish concerns. This time, they're fretting about a mysterious monster causing a commotion at night. In this peculiar world, everything should fear only me. Yeah, that's a good idea, Commander. We should bring out some new people this time around, see how the Alchemist and the Necromancer handle this. I'm going to bring the Dark Wizard out, too, just so these guys can have a bunch of conflict with each other. I guess it doesn't really matter which ones you bring. It seems like all of them are at least present to interact with stuff. My lord, the servants complain that someone is scratching and stomping in our cellars at night. Investigate! Your darkness, I inadvertently transformed all the silver into cheese. Okay. Time for lashings. The enemy kingdom wishes to sell us a rare ingredient. All right. The servants have reached every nook. Or searched every nook. They found only tufts of black fur and broken glass. Odd. Oh no, my unicorn blood! It was a priceless ingredient! If I find that creature, I'll use it for experiments. Stop whining! It seems to be someone small and agile. We can try setting animal traps. Continue searching. It's much more convenient to grow mushrooms on a living body. Allow me to use the slaves? That's disgusting. That disgusting goblin is putting me in the treasury again. Yeah, I still haven't noticed your sentience. Sorry, pal. The traps worked in vain. In some of them, we found dead mice. Is this a message? Without a doubt. It's a message that you have set rat traps. We must do something. This creature tangled all my magical yarn that was in the basket. Would you guys be a little more responsible with your stuff? Set up guards, I guess. Jesus. I can try my powers on magical creatures. It's dangerous, but we need a zombie wyvern. Do we? Is that a need or is that a want? I'll give it to you if it's a want. The resurrected wyvern turned into an uncontrollable monster and devastated half of the manor. Whip it. I'm sure that'll do it. You totally need a zombie wyvern was the achievement unlocked there. That's fun. Today, a succubus entered the ritual circle. Now the wizards are incapacitated. Should I let them rest? Nah, keep whipping. Whip everybody. Our attempts to catch the intruder continue to fail. Tonight, this creature scratched at my door. I think I saw paws. It was trying to slip through the crack. There were at least a dozen of them. Let's strengthen the guard, then. How did that... that's a surprising outcome. Okay. The enemy kingdom wishes to sell us a rare ingredient. Let's refuse this time so we can get a little bit of money back, maybe. There we go. The succubus is here. Let's try to let them rest this time and see what happens. Okay. It's a monster! The sneakiest and most mischievous monster in our manor. Could it be the necromancer's experiment? It's this cat specifically. It's this cat here. It's a cat. All the servants are exhausted, my lord. We can't stop it. Just pour some milk then. I'm sure that'll work. Too many peasants are fleeing to neighboring kingdoms. Soon we won't have anyone to collect taxes from. What will you command? Anything that lets me scream. Release the hounds on their tail. A hidden altar in the crypt has been unearthed, offering dark pacts that trade souls for immense power. Good news. A black cat materializes at your feet, holding an item in its teeth. Thank you. Be careful, my lord. It might scratch you. I'll shoo it away. It's my cat. Leave it alone. The cat jumps onto your lap and curls up. Pet it. Okay, we can pet the cat in this game. It seems you have a cat now. Now we have a cat. Excellent. Good news. It's about damn time, in fact. I am an evil overlord, after all. I need a cat to pet while it sits and purrs in my lap. Oh, that was a help card. I did not notice that. Nice. This creature has been terrorizing the entire manor for several days. Aren't you even angry with it? The cat is still lying in your lap. Its eyes are closed, but it's clearly just pretending to be asleep. Why should I be angry at it? Cats, as you know, use a special kind of magic. No one knows how they choose their victims. Also, this one has a third vertical eye, so I thought maybe that would concern you. It hesitates in fear, but seeing that the cat is no longer moving, it continues. This magic permanently binds the cat to one person. If that person stops feeding and petting the cat, it will be cursed. That's just cats. That's just how they are normally. This isn't unique. No one knows. It's rumored that those who dared to abandon their cat ended up falling through the earth. Well, that's maybe a little different. It's too dangerous, my lord. Who would even think of parting with such a fluffy and devilishly beautiful cat? You see the necromancer chasing after the cat, unsuccessfully trying to catch it. When he notices you, he abruptly stops. The cat hides behind your legs and hisses angrily at the necromancer. What's going on?
This wicked creature stole the most important bone in my tormented body.
He shows his right hand, missing the last phalanx of his pinky finger. The cat purrs contentedly and tries to bury the bone in the ground, using you as a shield.
Without this finger, my spells to raise animal skeletons won't work. It's an incredible loss for our army.
It must have known that. The cat purrs contentedly and attempts to bury the bone in the ground while using you as a shield.
By all mortal curses, stop him!
Good cat. That's a good cat. The creature is cursed. The necromancer in frustration threatens the cat with his finger stub. Shrug and pet it. Very good cat. Good job. Tree of Catastrophe. Okay, come on now. Upgrade time. Check the merchant again. I'll pick up another Philosopher's Stone. I feel like having two of those is a pretty good idea. Alright. One more go here. The necromancer wishes to involve me in the process of replenishing our army. It's dead part. I need to pull myself together, quell the trembling in my knees, and do what is expected of me. Let's do it. Our troops are advancing toward the major cities of the Order Kingdom. They are densely populated, which means we can use their extensive cemeteries to replenish the undead army. What is Dark Lord Baer? I'd call it a combination of Reigns and Darkest Dungeon to a certain extent. The gameplay of Reigns with the themes and general vibe and art style of Darkest Dungeon. Which is a good place to rest. This is a comfortable resting point. And what's Reigns? That's a better question, yeah. R-E-I-G-N-S. Card game with very similar mechanics to this. The warriors I raised are immortal, but after each new battle, they wear out. Collecting shattered bones into a single skeleton is incredibly difficult. Yeah, I wouldn't want to do it. We need to send our servants to capture the nearby cemeteries. Shall we allocate people from the Dark Sorcerer or from the General? Wizards spend decades mastering the art of magic. They're not meant for such crude work. Warriors with shovels are suited for the task. I've told the necromancer soldiers' morale drops when they're side by side with his stinking creatures. Mixed squads. Yeah, that makes sense. The warriors demand higher pay for battling dragons. They get lashes instead. There are new adepts of ancient gods among our followers now. It could be dangerous. We can take them. My lord, some cemeteries turned out to be hallowed. Wizards feel serious weakness in such places, and necromancers cannot even cross the cemetery gates. What a turn of events. I can easily defile this holy land. Just give the order. How does it work? You want to know how divine sanctity and necromantic defilement work? Come to my crypt someday. I'll tell you everything I know about it. Oh, I wanted to see if you knew. I already knew. I was just testing you. The dark cat's bowl is filled to the brim, but he still sits in front of it meowing. That's a good cat. Good kitty. Got a mirror at home? Ha ha ha! You asshole. My lord, I have a personal request for you. Speak. In one of the cemeteries, I found the graves of the Memory family. They could be a distant relative of mine. Perhaps their graves will shed light on the history of my family. If soldiers dig this place up and the necromancer turns them into faceless warriors, the last traces of my family's history may be destroyed. May I conduct an investigation? Sure. My lord, in one cemetery, we found a large old chapel. What should we do with it? Send wizards to investigate. The chapel in the cemetery is the entrance to the secret camp of the Order's combat unit. How convenient. It's our chance. I can sprinkle the perimeter with flammable powder and burn them all down. They won't have time to do anything, no matter how deep their basements are. That sounds fun. Not only soldiers are in the camp, there are civilians, servants, and clergy. Declaring battle in the open would be fairer. The rest will take into slavery. Let's be fair, I guess. Declare battle to the soldiers. The Dark Horn warns the Order soldiers about your advance. The soldiers quickly take positions and prepare for battle right in the cemetery. Air fresheners have been placed throughout the grid. What a pivot. Complaints about the unbearable smell have ceased, but all zombies now smell like chamomile and lavender. Great. Stabilize fear. Exotic spices have arrived through traders, enriching the flavor of our fish soup like never before. Let's go! The battle is over. Several dozen of your warriors were defeated, but the enemy fled. So I think those are help cards then, right? The ones that we just got, the previous two? Nice. Several dozen of your warriors were defeated, but the enemy fled. The dead soldiers now lie right on the graves of the buried.
Extra bodies. Goody for me.
You're welcome.
Thank you for your assistance. All that's left is to perform the ritual, utter the control spell, and your refreshed army is ready. Do it, bud.
The general does not allow me to test my potions on his warriors. Convince them.
Nah.
Whoa, holy shit. I have concocted a potion making our troops invincible, yet it is highly unstable. Test it. Apparently that didn't work. Fresh dead soldiers are ready to serve you for their remaining eternity. Congrats, my lord. Hooray! You've defeated the soldiers of the Order in a fair fight, and the civilians of the secret camp are unharmed. Sounds ideal. We've achieved significant success, my lord. Your decisions bear fruit, whatever they may be. Do you dare to judge? By no means, my lord. However, I would like to remind you that all your Dark Majesty's decisions carry consequences. Geez, sorry. The world will not forget you and what you leave behind, be it a blooming garden or a scorched earth. I hope you're not plagued by pity for these contemptible little humans. They will all become my subjects and therefore deserving of life. Dark Lord, be cautious. The charms of the White Wizard are treacherous. He seeks to sway you to his side. Do not yield. It will not happen. You enter the tavern and see the cat sitting on one of the shelves, surrounded by various flasks and bottles. There are glass shards of different colors on the floor and puddles of spilled liquid. The cat raises a paw, clearly intending to knock another flask off the shelf. No! Good kitty. Who's such a little troublemaker? Yes, he is. You're always on the side of this fluffy troublemaker, obviously. Look at him. Don't be jealous. Just mad because I found a cool cat. Because I am a cool cat. All right, y'all. That's our time with Dark Lord today. Big thanks to the team for sponsoring our look at the game again. ! Dark Lord command in chat to find out more about the game for yourself. It's free. Why not give it a go? Link down in the description if you're watching over on youtube.com/BaerTaffy. Schweden. Thank you for the full year in the pile. Welcome back in. And thank you for watching. Check out Dark Lord using the link down in the description below. I'll see you in the next one.